Here's a longtime friend, Todd Campbell. He is the GM here at Forest Dunes. I just went through the bucket list golf that people have from all around the world. There's Forest Dunes, Matt Janellas. Their travel expert. Forest Dunes checks in at number 10 this year, and they continue to grow, and we'll talk about their expansion. But Todd Campbell, the GM, joins us. The Huge Show is here today and tomorrow. And Todd, it is pretty exciting to look at everything happening here at Forest Dunes.
It's been a great run, Huge. The last few years since we've taken over, we're trending in the right direction. Everything's moving forward and upward. For somebody that's never been here, what is the hook? I think what most people like about Forest Dunes is, we're easy to get to. We're basically 15 minutes off I-75, about 25 minutes off of US 27. But when you get here, we're in the middle of 400,000 acres of either national Huron forest or state land owned by the state of Michigan. And what we do is golf. We don't have a spa, we don't have a casino, we don't have shopping in the area. People come here, enjoy the beautiful Michigan weather, the outdoors, and they enjoy a great golf experience.
And speaking of the experience, stay and play packages. The new Lake of Saba Lodge, that's a little over a year old. You have the homes where people can rent them as long as they want to with big groups. You're expanding. I'm looking at the blueprints over here for your new 18 that actually becomes a 18/36.
Yeah, we hired Tom Doak. Tom Doak owns a golf course construction company, architectural company named Renaissance Golf, which is based in Traverse City, Michigan. And Mr. Doak has 5 of the top 100 golf courses in the country and 5 of the top 100 golf courses in the world. So he's very renowned architect. And most people don't realize this, but at the birthplace of golf in Scotland, back in the 1800s, majority of those golf courses were built to be played in both directions. They were built to be reversible. Depending on the weather and the winds, they had an outward 9 and an inward 9, but they were constructed that you could reverse both 9s depending on the time of the year.
And when you say reverse, explain that.
Basically, think of it clockwise one day and counterclockwise the second day.
So that would be it's given a different look, a different feel.
It's a different golf course. What Mr. Doak has been studying this concept for his whole career, 20 plus years.
Will this be the first one?
It's the first one in the United States.
Are there any still over in Scotland Europe?
There's a few private golf courses on estates that were built that are basically 9-hole golf courses that were created with 9 greens, multiple tee boxes so that people could play multiple holes on the same chunk of land. But as far as a true 18-hole golf course, 18 greens, various sets of tee boxes that can be managed to play in one direction one day and then physically reverse to play in a second direction.
So you come back and play the green for another, the course just reverses itself.
I mean, it's hard. It's so simple. It's hard to understand.
I know. I'm getting at it. Yeah. I was giving you the cartoon.
No, you play, 1 to 2 to 3. You finish up on 18,
right?
Okay, in one direction. The second day, the 17th green would be your first green.
Yes.
The 16th green would be your second green.
Wow.
In the 18th green would be number 18 again.
That's amazing.
So it's what's really cool, what's really unique, and I think our consumers and our guests and our members are going to love is, this has never been done before. So I don't have a blueprint. Mr. Doak doesn't have a blueprint to build it. I don't have anyone I can call up and say, hey, Huge, how do you do this in this situation? So we're kind of going in uncharted water. But the cool thing is in one direction it's going to be par 72 at basically 6,900 yards. We think it's going to come in at, and at the second direction it's going to be, I think it's going to be a par 70 or 71 at about 67, 6,800 yards. We honestly don't know because it's still in the construction stage. But it will truly be 2 18-hole golf courses wrapped into one course, which will give our consumers 3 courses to play here.
When is the new 18, the Doak 18, due to open?
We're under construction right now. We hope to start doing some rough shaping yet this fall. Get about 4 to 6 holes knocked out. If everything goes as planned and the weather cooperates with us, we feel confident that we'll be playing the new course in August of 2016.
Wow. That's quick.
Yeah, pretty quick. It takes a long time, but we're not moving a lot of earth. Mr. Doak's kind of a minimalist. He doesn't move a lot of earth. He takes what Mother Nature gave him, and by doing that, Construction process is fairly quick, and then it just takes time to grow the golf course in and let it mature before we put people out there.
I haven't seen it. Is there a name for the other 18 now yet?
We have not come up with a name yet. No, it's something that
you need to look at the last counterclockwise golf course, right?
Right.
Seriously,
right.
in Scotland.
We have a couple ideas. We've thrown some stuff up against the wall to see what sticks, what doesn't. We'll probably I want to have a name by the first of the year so we can start branding this, marketing it, start putting it on shirts and hats and things like that. It's going to be interesting. A big press release will go out early next week, and we're going to get a lot of press, because no one else is building golf courses in the Midwest.
Maybe in America.
There's not many that are built on a year-to-year basis. B, with a reversible concept by basically one of the top 3 or 4 architects right now in the world.
People are going to come here to see it and play it. Not only play it, but in the golf building community, the golf course building community.
It's going to generate a lot of curiosity. And I'm kind of setting myself up. I think a lot of people are going to be really positive with it. It's outside the box. It's different. It's what golf needs. But I think you still get some of the traditionalists that maybe aren't as educated about how golf was started with. This isn't a brand new concept. This has happened in the past. That might throw a few little daggers our direction, which is great. We're still going to get the press on it, and I think it's going to. When you have an architect who's got the skills as Mr. Doak does and his team, and he's putting his name on this, it's going to be a home run.
Todd Campbell, he's a GM here at the Forest Dunes Golf Club. Soon to have another new 18/36. See the course for yourself. It's bucket list golf for a reason. ForestDunesGolf.com. That's ForestDunesGolf.com. Todd, always good to talk with you, my friend.
Thanks, Huge.